music ministry, in the music industry.
Yahuwah's children will see him only if you are pure-hearted. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God.
There's no royalties. There's no rush to
Matthew 5 and 8. Make every effort to live in peace with all men and to be holy. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord. Hebrews 12 and 14.
God's going to honor you.
Of a person, a pure-hearted person is of a person without malice, treachery, or evil intent, honest, sincere, guiltless. That's the origin of a pure-hearted person. A pure soul means when the soul is not under influence of material energy of this material world. Instead of the soul is back in its original constitutional position of a spiritual being who has an eternal relationship with Yahuwah. Being soulful is the beginning of attaining a pure soul. So if we have a great priest over the house of Yahuwah, let us draw near to Yahuwah with a sincere heart, in full assurance of faith, and having our hearts sprinkled to cleanse us from a guilty conscience, and having our bodies washed with pure water. Hebrews 10 and 21 and 22. And to the pure, all the things are pure. Titus 1 and 15. I shall show you the signs of a pure heart. Number one sign, a sincere heart is a pure heart, in whose spirit there is no guilt. Psalm 32 and 2. There are 4 characteristics of a sincere-hearted person. A sincere heart serves God with the whole heart. A sincere heart is willing to come under trial. Search me, O Yahuwah, and try me. Psalms 139 and 23. A man of sincere heart dares not to act in the least against his conscience. Number 4. A sincere heart is a suspicious heart. The hypocrite suspects others and has charitable thoughts of himself. The sincere Christian has charitable thoughts of others and suspects himself. Okay. Number 2. A pure heart breathes after purity. A gracious soul is so in love with purity that he prizes a pure heart above all blessings. And the first of number 2 is above all riches, and number 2 above all gifts. Number 3, a pure heart abhors all sin. A man may forbear and forsake sin, yet not have a pure heart. He may forbid sin as one may hold his breath while he dives underwater and then takes breath again. He may forbear sin for fear of the penalty. He may forbear sin out of a design. He has a plot in hand, and his sin might spoil his plot. Again, a man may forsake sin, yet not have a pure heart. Sin may be forsaken upon wrong principles. Is number 4. For moral arguments may suppress sin. From policy, a man may forsake sin, but not out of the respect to Yahuwah's glory, but for his own credit. From necessity, perhaps he now can follow the trade of sin no longer. The adulterer is grown old, the drunkard poor. And number 5, but he is pure in God's eye, in Yahuwah's eye, who abhors sin. I hate every false way. Psalms 119 and 104. I have seen God face to face. Genesis 32 and 30. That was Jacob in the desert. Moses was afraid to look upon Yahuwah. Exodus 3 and 6. Yahuwah will come down in the sight of all people. Exodus 19 and 11. Charge the people lest they break through unto the Yahuwah to gaze. 19 and 21. Nobles of the children of Israel saw God. Exodus 24 and 11. Yahuwah spake unto Moses face to face. Exodus 33 and 11. And there shall no man see me and live. Exodus 33:20. With him will I speak mouth to mouth. Numbers 12 and 8. Moses, whom Yahuwah knew face to face. Deuteronomy 34 and 10. We shall surely die because we have seen Yahuwah. Judge 13 and 22. Yahuwah had appeared unto him twice. 1 Kings 11 and 9. In my flesh shall I see God. Which is one of the biggest ones. They say you have to be dead. But Job says something different. In my flesh shall I see God. Job 19 and 26. Moses 5 and 10. My eyes have seen Yahuwah. Isaiah 6 and 5. So Isaiah also seen God. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. For they shall see Yahuwah. Matthew 5 and 8. And 3 Nehemiah 12 and 8. Father, to whom the Son will reveal him. Matthew 11 and 27. No man have seen God at any time. John 1 and 118. You have neither heard his voice nor seen his shape. John 5 and 37. Not leave you comfortless, I will come to you. John 14 and 18. I will love him and will manifest myself to him. John 14 and 21. So he will manifest himself to you. I see the Son of Man standing on the right hand. Acts 7 and 5, 6. Holiness without which no man shall see Yahuwah. Hebrews 12 and 14. And we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. 1 John 3 and 2. And when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead. Revelation 1 and 17. And they shall see his face. Revelation 22 and 4. Jacob also has seen him as I have seen him. And what? You see this? Okay. And I have seen my Redeemer. Alma 19 and 13. Redeemed, for ye are brought back into my what? Presence. Esther 3 and 13. Neither have I shown myself unto man whom I have created. Esther 3 and 15. Hear my voice and shall see me. D&C 35:21. Ye cannot behold with your natural eyes. D&C 58:3. We saw him even on the right hand of God. D&C 76:23. He grants his privilege of seeing. D&C 76 and 117. Without this, no man can see the face of God and live. D&C 84 and 22. Sanctify his people that they might behold what? The face of God. D&C 84 and 23. Sanctify yourselves that you shall what? See him. D&C 88 and 68. Shall see my face and know that I am what? I am what? The Lord. 93 and 1. Pure in heart shall see God. So it just goes on and on. No man can behold all my glory and afterwards remain in flesh. What does that mean? That means that they will become what? Spiritual beings. And what is it happens after you see the face? You will start to what? To leave sin and to what? To what? Follow what? The narrow road. Okay? Eyes have beheld Yahuwah, my spiritual eyes. Okay, Moses 1 and 11. Fear came on all of them, for he walked with God. Moses 6:39. I saw Yahuwah and he stood before my face. Moses 7:4. Enoch beheld the Son of Man ascend. What? Moses 7:59. Okay? But yet y'all say the Son of Man wasn't even in the book of Enoch, or he wasn't in the book of Moses, but yet y'all still lie about the truth, and y'all don't even see the truth. And you want to talk about I don't share scriptures? Lily, now. Therefore, Abraham talked with the Lord face to face. Abraham 3:11. What's 3:11 stand for? It means that he did not delay. Okay? For those of you guys who are saying that he delayed, okay? I saw two personages whose brightness and glory defy all description. So understand that you can see God. You can see the face of God if you're one of his children. If you're one of his children, those with a pure heart get to see what their God, okay? Period. Everybody doesn't serve Yahuwah the same. Some people serve Yahuwah in what? In truth and in spirit, not in fleshly minds or what you think or what you believe. No, you serve in truth and in spirit.
I want you to call us back right now and say, I will renew it.
When the spirit drives you and controls you every which way you go.
But somehow I didn't finish what I started. Call us right now. Quickly call us right now. Don't wait for anybody else. Nobody can use your faith for you. Don't you let this out.
So, you don't have a pure heart. You're not turning away from sin. You're not trying to be holy.
I believe there's going to be a supernatural. There's someone that's going to be.
You a mocker and a scoffer. I don't see you ever seeing God because you won't turn away from your ways. But if you repent and you come back to the Father and actually turn from your ways and start following the commandments that Christ gave you, then you will make it.
So strong. Nobody